Hello everyone, Andrew Yuzi here today. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, and I just want to thank you for any of you, if there are, that are still sticking around and watching me with this, using this heavily modded phone, which is 2 years old, and still chugging along like there's no problem. Anyways, the app that I'm going to review today is called Hatchy, and it is probably the best time waster app that I have used before. It is a virtual pet like Tamagotchi or Digimon, like back in the day, where there are like these little ones, or Pokemon had one too for Pikachu, where you could play around with it and such. And I'm going to open it right now to show. Okay, as you can see, this is the pet that I have, and they say that there are 8 different branches of evolution, but only around 2 to 3 stages. So currently I am at my 2nd stage right now, as you can see, and first time you open it, they get you to choose a name, and I chose Firezen, and then after they let you start taking care of your pet. There's an info button right here which tells you a lot about how to deal with it, and the first thing I'm going to do is open it up the FAQ first. Here it tells you pretty clearly about what to do and all the different what all the different buttons do, like feed, food, clean, read, play, light, medicine, hunger, hygiene, smart, active, energy, happy. And as they say, there are many different forms of Hatchy, which is good, and future updates might add even more. Currently there are a few of these virtual pets out there. What I like about this one is that it is retro, definitely, so it has the pixelation and such, and it is portrait, because I am not a big fan of landscape, and some of them are in landscape mode, which I can't bear with. So what I'm going to do now is show you the different things itself. First thing is feeding, and you can choose all these different foods. I recommend that you stick with only 1 to 2. For me, I've only been feeding him apples, because apparently if you feed it sweets, then it might turn into something ugly. And this thing will fill the hunger bar and the happy bar. And if he's full, then he won't eat it. Like, oh well, now he ate it. So, and then there's a little animation for that. Next one is the potty, which sometimes if he goes, there's going to be duty right over here. And then if you leave it there, after a while he'll start to smell. There's going to be smell lines and such. And you press it, the hygiene will go up all the way, and happiness will go up as well. Hunger, you actually have to keep feeding it. It goes up by increments, but hygiene, it goes up automatically. The next one is the book, which increases his smarts and decreases energy. So, currently he doesn't want to read, probably because he's full already. Everything's full right now. And there's active as well, which is playing sports. Oh, he doesn't want to do it either. So, the main obstacle you would come across is running out of energy, because you want to keep these bars filled because you want it to have a healthy evolution, but you'll run out of energy if you keep playing ball with him and making him read. So the best way is to always keep it in sleep mode, because when it sleeps it gains energy. The fastest way is to feed it food, but as you can see, he can reject the food easily. The last one, which is the medicine one, is if he's sick. When he is sick, there will be a skull that appears, and it'll say that, and you can tell that it is looking sick. So what else is there? Here we have a lot of info. For example, we have these places you can visit, but since I have no pets there, and the graveyard, none of them have died yet, so I have nothing there. We have statistics, so how long I've been having him, and there's different child, female or male, there's different blood types, and weight as well. We also have a personality, and right now there's nothing he loves or hates yet since he's just a child. And this one is for statistics to connect to the server, which I'm not connected right now. We have Facebook to share it. We have the walkthrough or the FAQ that was there before. And finally we have settings, where you can abandon, rename, or change the notifications. Currently I have the volume off. The buttons, the sound for the volume is also very retro, but all my apps I tend to not have volume, so it's just something that I do. For notifications, what it does is that sometimes when it needs your attention, it would send a notification your way, and then you would know. If you neglect it, then it will evolution to something else. It will be unhappy, and it might get sick and so forth. Basically, what happens when you try to quit it is that every time it will remind you of this, talking about how it will continue to live. I find that a bit annoying, because after the first time I already understand that it will still be running. And so when you start, eventually it will grow into an adult. But other than that, that's pretty much all there is to the game. It's a good time waster, and I'm just glad that there's something for me to do, because there's not much I can do on my phone anymore. And some complaints I've seen online on the market is that there are low animations and how it just stands there, because back then a lot of them would fly around or whatever, and what happens here is that you just watch it for 3 seconds and you already see all the animation, or the eating, or the sometimes when he's happy he'll look happy, but that's about it. So really there isn't much interaction. Another thing that is missing is there's no games to play with it. Often for these kinds of virtual pets, you can play games with it and have a bit more fun, even though the amount of fun is still in his world. He's having fun. You're just wasting time, really. So yeah, I just like how the overall design of the application is. I think it's very the design is very good. The theme, I like the theme because it's retro, and it's not too complicated, because I don't like it when it's too complicated, and it'll just eat a lot of battery too if it has a lot of things going on. A lot of other virtual pets are very colorful, which I could care less, because then those just start being very graphically demanding, which I don't need. And that is pretty much it. So leave me a comment on what you think, or whether or not this is a good application, or if you have any questions in general about Android devices, about applications, you can leave me a comment. This is Android User. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next time.